All right, we're back into the anime openings ranking list. Let's move on to Nana opening 3.
So Nana opening 3. I mean, I'd give it a C.
I really like the vibes, but I think it should be C because it's not super unique. But
Yeah,
I think
I could say C. I was gonna say B, but yeah, C.
it's got a
C's
really great vibe. I think.
If
I
you
think
were- if
especially when you see the show, it's pretty amazing. The parts that are like in English too, and like the way it starts, the last shot being like the empty version of their room, except it's like dark in there. I think it's pretty incredible. The shots that are like of them at the concerts and stuff, I think are really put you into that
The
sense of
animation's
place.
impeccable.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
would you say, Jalen?
I said I think the animation in it is really good.
Mm.
Impeccable even. Which is why I was gonna say B, but I think C is fair too.
I mean, White, if you really want to push for it. I mean, I'm
No,
not
we
really.
can do
Oh,
we
no,
can
no.
we can
See-
do we can do
Because let me think. Like, I mean, it's definitely Nana's definitely one of the better ones in C. So
Yeah.
Narutaru. What do you guys think?
There's some real intense, stark darkness to
unbelievably,
the first couple seconds of it, almost like 2001 or something.
Yeah, they're fucking really dreadful and scary. And I
it's
mean
unbelievably intense.
the
Yeah.
song is obviously amazing. Those like saxophone parts are so catchy. The shot of all of them walking in a line is so insanely cute.
Yeah, I think maybe because the animation is amazing, I could do C.
I was gonna say
I was
B.
gonna do B.
We can do B.
I think
I think
B. I think
I
it's
honestly
pretty
think.
incredible.
I mean, I think the. I mean, I think the contrast there makes for something pretty powerful, frankly. So
I do think it's a little twisted, but I'll do.
it
I
is.
think B. I
Okay.
think B.
B's fine. I was gonna say B originally. I thought you guys were gonna kind of.
No, I think it's pretty. I think
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome. What do
Okay.
you think of the Nadia opening?
That
I
one
think
should
it's
be
pretty weird, honestly.
pretty weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't catch anything, but
What got you?
I think it's really weird the way she dresses and the way that she's supposed to just be this like exotic. The fact that she has like dark skin is supposed to be this like exotic take on a hot anime girl, and like the way that it's just like she's like just shown off for the camera. I think is quite creepy and objectifying.
I guess is a little bit of that.
I feel like with a Gunbuster, I feel like that's a lot worse. I feel like
It's a
for
lot
this,
worse.
it's
Her running at the camera with her just like she's basically almost naked and
Let me
just
look
like
at it again. Wow, I feel fucking crazy. Let me look at this
I
shit.
don't feel like I see her. I don't feel like I see body parts
it's not what I'm
moving.
talking. It's the attitude. It's like the whole thing is like, look at this object girl. Isn't she so exotic and cute? And I don't know.
I feel like
It's not-
Gunbuster's much worse.
Gunbuster
frankly.
is worse. Yeah.
Much worse, even. I feel like this one's not too bad
Oh
with
wow,
that.
it literally has the like her fading Evangelion thing
At the end,
exactly the same. Yeah.
At the end, yeah, she's Shinji. I mean, you know.
I think it's really the shot that bugged me is 37 seconds where we see her running towards the camera. But I think it's a much better opening. I think we could do C.
I think I could. I mean, I was thinking C.
Yeah, I think it's a good opening. Like I really like the shot of the captain at like 1 minute in. I really like the opening shot of the dove. I like the song. It's a good vibe.
I like the song. It's nice. Yeah, just pretty normal though. Is the only thing.
Nothing like super out of the ordinary. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No Game, No Life.
I could do D.
I
Can do
mean,
D.
yeah. I mean, the song is can be catchy, but I mean the visuals are pretty ugly because the show is so ugly.
Yeah, I guess it reminded me a lot of Madoka too. So maybe I'm being unfair, but
I mean, I don't think it's pretty garish. The colors are really harsh,
it's
honestly.
pretty not good. I mean, I don't know. Should we do D or F? Honestly, I think we should do F. I feel like it's worse than all the ones in D because of those garish colors. I don't mind the song though.
I could say for how stylish it is, I think we should do
We can keep it in D.
Okay.
I don't think it's an F.
Okay, Noragami Aragoto opening. What do we think of this? The animation's not great, but honestly, the song is decent. I thought it had a decent vibe. The way it just like kept doing the chorus over and over again with the fighting, but the animation and the storyboards are not great.
Do a D for that one as well.
Yeah, I think D is fair. What do you think, Nick?
Yeah, I can do a D. Yeah, something not enough.
Definitely not an F. Yeah, I
No,
liked
no,
the
I'd
vibe of the
agree.
song. What do we think about Nichijou?
See,
C.
Yeah, I can do C. I don't like
Doesn't-
it. I think that's
doesn't really
trying
make
way
me
too
feel-
hard.
like any emotions, and honestly, like the very like weird postmodern edge of it. Like everyone is just kind of being made fun of in the intro, and I don't know. There's a weird way. I feel like these animators could not like any of these characters, and
We could definitely do D because it is trying way too hard. I mean, it's kind of cool how they work around this theme of unrequited love in it, but
The animation is
I was just trying to be nice
and-
for the animation.
the animation is like the
the
little
animation
dance,
is quite
the
good.
little dance at the beginning is well animated, and
It's very well animated, to be honest. I think
it's
C.
very well animated.
Let's do
yeah.
C. Yeah. I think it's too well animated for us to do D. Though we did put Fire Force in D, and that has some really good animation. Naruto, we are getting into Naruto territory for the next for a million years. Naruto opening 1 rocks. I feel like this is like a C among C's, honestly. I do quite like it, though, but
I was
like the-
thinking a strong C myself. so-
yeah, I feel like it's
Yeah,
totally
C's
a C.
fine.
I really like, I mean, obviously it's a good shot where it's like panning, it's like doing that circle around that guy and they're all attacking him. I kind of like the moment where,
B is nice too.
yeah, that's a good one. I kind of like when they reach down and pick Naruto up. That's actually a decent moment, like back when Naruto and Sasuke were actually friends.
Absolutely.
Naruto opening 2, Haruka Kaneda, where are we putting this?
I mean, probably to be fair, it should probably be in C.
I think it should be in C because the visuals get so much worse after the first 10 seconds, but if they were all as good as the first 10 seconds, it would be, I don't know, yeah, B or A, because,
I think it would
the
be a
opening
B.
shot is
I mean,
incredible.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have a lot of nostalgia for it, of course, like everybody. But
We
I
can
think
do
it's probably fair, yeah, to do C. Probably.
let's put it in C. Yeah, it just kind of turns into a more normal opening, which is really sad. I mean, obviously the song is great, but and also it just doesn't really climax. Like the song kind of climaxes, but there's like not really any action over it. But like the opening few shots, like those quick cuts of them like with the sun is amazing.
They look amazing, yeah.
Naruto opening 3.
Okay, so that I mean,
I could say B.
I feel like
Oh.
B because I feel like the second half it kind of runs out of steam a little bit visually.
you think? Oh man, yeah. I still think it's really beautiful. I mean, I might have given it an A, frankly.
An A, okay.
I mean, if that doesn't seem, if
I
you
feel
guys,
like the Naruto openings really struggle to be visually consistent, and I think this is visually the best one.
I
You
think
know,
this is visually the best one. I
yeah,
mean,
because it really all builds around loneliness and friendship, and there's some great shots of just like
Oh man, and the song, the
I
singer.
think the song is unbelievable. I really, really like it. But if you guys don't feel an A, I mean, that's fine.
what do you think, Jay?
Man, I just feel like I'm gonna have so many fucking B's and A's like on a later part of this list. So I mean,
We can
It's
put B
re-
for now. We can put B for now.
okay.
We can put B for now. I think that's fair.
Okay, Jay, I know you hate it, but I think Fighting Dreamers should probably be C. It could be D, but I think it is a decent
No,
opening.
I was actually gonna say hated it a lot less today. See, it is.
Oh, C. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna
I
put.
think it's a decent opening.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, still don't like the rapping parts, but some of it was pretty nice. Honestly, today,
Yeah.
And
all the girls in their kimonos was very sweet.
I will admit that
And Mike Guy carrying Rockley on the crutches. I just hate that all this stuff is just so weird and disingenuous, making Naruto seem like a sitcom. Like, I just hate that the vibe that they go for, like trying to even convince you that this is a nice sitcom and it's about like child soldiers, like trying to pretend like this is the fucking Wonder Years, man, and this is literally about like these child soldiers who get murdered, and like Orochimaru
I feel
has
like this-
clones that are at large, like in the world, like mutated children and shit, and they're just showing us these people like having their, I don't know, just Yeah, but honestly, yeah. I honestly did appreciate it more this time.
When I was a kid, I always liked the shot of them all running like laterally across the screen, and they have to kick Jiraiya in the butt. I mean, it's pretty corny, but when I was a kid, I remember really liking that. And
No, it's
yeah,
pretty nice.
I agree with you. And obviously, I agree. It's so creepy. I mean, like the way they're trying to make Naruto seem so sweet. It's like the least sweet show ever.
Yeah, I mean,
And like it's so creepy. It's so violent. It's so serious. It's like the least fun, like the least jokey. Yeah, show in the world. I mean, this opening probably really influenced people's idea of what Naruto is even like. It's nothing like
Yeah.
this. Okay,
No.
Naruto opening 5. Where are we putting this?
That could be B.
I think
B or A?
B. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's almost an A, but I don't think it's quite an
Yeah.
A again.
It's another one where I'm like, that could, in another world, but yeah,
Almost, yeah.
Naruto opening 9. That
Okay.
one's pretty amazing. Where are we
that
putting
one's
it?
really great.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean that's probably got to be a B at least too. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, of
that's
course.
got to at least
What?
be
I
a
mean,
B.
easily.
Yeah, that
I
could
mean,
even
that's
be
not
an
even.
A.
that could be
Honestly-
an A.
Like,
honestly-
the fucking Martin Scorsese footage of these characters is like genius.
These
I don't know,
Yeah.
why did it take them so long to do like this rate?
I think we could
Is the
maybe
whole opening Raging Bull, to be honest.
we could
'Cause, like,
maybe
they have
do.
like that footage and then the shadows. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not super similar, but it's kind of like Scorsese vibes a little bit.
I mean,
This
the animation looks amazing.
This
amazing.
is the best
This
Naruto
is so
opening.
styling. This is the most stylish one for sure.
I think we could do B still, but I do think it is
Yeah.
kind of the best one. I think it comes
all
together
three
the
of
best.
these, all three of these are high Bs, man.
Yeah, all 3 of these are excellent openings that I love. Emotionally, the song is probably not as strong as 5, but I do actually really
It's
like the
great.
song
Oh,
too.
yeah,
I
the way
really like-
Yura builds is beautiful.
It's really great.
It's
song,
it's
man.
it's such a sweet vibe. It's so unique for the show. The silhouettes look great.
and
all
it's,
the outfits look
it's
great.
like during the filler too, and him like sparring with Rock Lee. Now that there's the filler, you really do feel like they're friends. You really get that feeling like that these are respected colleagues who.
The blue
I
background with
think
the red.
that's a really nice aspect of the filler, is we really do get to
Yeah,
feel like all those relationships are filled out. Naruto goes
That
on missions.
kunai
with his
always looks
friends.
so good. The weight when he's spinning the
Oh,
kunai
yeah,
really
dude.
makes it look
The-
heavy.
I love the blue background with the red lettering. I think looks great. I mean, it looks
Fantastic.
really
It's
nice.
pretty perfect.
It is.
I would even say, yeah. I think it's excellent. It's the only Naruto opening where every shot is good.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, Naruto Shippuden opening 4.
Is that
It's the Hidan one with the really good English, like the awesome.
oh, okay. Sorry, there's just so many of these damn things.
Oh yeah, there are really so
oh
many.
man, I mean, all of it doesn't come together perfectly, so it's not an A, but it's an A in my heart. I could go for B. I could go for B or C if you guys want that, but it's an A in my heart.
There's
The
something
song-
really beautiful about it.
Yeah, the song is really nice. Visually, it's just not. It's
Oh
just
yeah.
not. It's
I
just
think,
not.
yeah, I think we might have to do C just because I don't think it comes together as
Ooh.
well as the. But I think we could do B. I was gonna say the Hidan fight actually looks really good with Azuma
definitely
fighting
does, yeah.
Hidan looks really good. So we could do B. I will say I don't think it comes together as well as the 3 original openings we have in B. But the song is great.
And
I
even
think,
that fight, it's just this 3D background, modern anime just.
No,
it
I think it looks really good. I think the fight looks
Okay.
really good.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
the winding camera around them is pretty amazing.
Oh no! I
don't
mean,
know,
I
like-
just mean, just the way that backgrounds don't exist anymore. Whenever there's fight scenes, it's just upsetting for me. But it is really. I mean, the animation looks really good.
yeah. And the backgrounds, it's not really super noticeable to me.
Yeah, I really don't find it noticeable. I think the CGI camera effect looks really cool.
I guess for me, just seeing it back to back with these older ones was just, I guess, a little bit more jarring.
All right, where
But
are we
it still
putting it?
looks really good. I really like the song. We could do B for it, honestly.
Zubi.
All right.
All right, Naruto Shippuden opening 6. Okay, the fight with Sasuke and Itachi looks fucking terrible. It looks so bad. I couldn't believe they released it looking like that, to be honest. There's like no frames in it. It's like But
This song, very, very pretty nice, and some of the animation is downright amazing.
yeah, the Jiraiya on the frog
Just
looks
the frog
pretty
is
incredible.
not even good, downright amazing.
I also think
Uh,
the 3 people that make up Pain, I think that shot of them is pretty amazing. At
Yeah,
50,
those-
55 seconds, I think
we're
that's
going
pretty
for
amazing.
C or B.
See,
Okay.
I think we can
Yeah.
do C, but honestly, it does really steadily accumulate power by the end. I also
Yeah.
think I do really like the idea of the opening juxtaposition of Naruto and Sasuke, but I think they make Naruto look too much like a kid in the flashback of him with Jiraiya. Like Jiraiya giving him that ice cream, Naruto's facial expression make him look like he's like 6
He looks
or
like a
something.
Pokemon. Yeah, he looks like Steven Universe.
like he's from what?
He looks like
Steven Universe. He looks so weird and young and like overly happy. Like I don't know, it
That's
just doesn't
really
really
funny.
fit.
Steven Universe. What the?
You know, the Naruto openings, you just have to go double duty to try to get us to believe this bullshit story about Sasuke and Naruto being friends. It's always so annoying. You guys remember that opening where they're gay and they're like delinquents and they have each other in their fucking lockets? You know, instead of their girlfriends. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
don't remember that shit.
Yeah, there's an opening where they're like gay for each other and they have each other in their lockets over their wives and girlfriends. And it's like, what is this? Like, when
That's retarded. That's
when
really
does this
silly.
friendship ever matter? Like this
That's
much.
really stupid.
Oh my gosh. He looks like Steven Universe. He really does.
No, it does. Like,
You
it
really
looks like,
nailed it.
it's like
Oh,
Finn.
this was the one where like we see the guy getting his eyeball like ripped out.
Yeah, that's just the plot of Naruto, bro.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
Naruto's about an eyeball trading like group.
Literally,
nice, man.
literally, it's the York New arc for a whole show.
Yeah.
Cheapers, man.
I thought the animation of him turning into the fox was actually really good too. Some of the best. Who directed this? I mean, they honestly deserve like a medal because like the cut from the fight with Pain to Pain jumping off of his summon on like to Jiraiya is all like really
Yeah,
really
honestly,
well.
I think the way that
Reminds me of Giant Robo even.
the way that opening captures just like the devastating quality of some of that arc's events, I think is better than Naruto deserves, honestly.
So did we decide C for that one?
Oh yeah, we put it in C.
Okay, just me. That's fine.
How about
We
16?
honestly could do B though, I feel like.
Hmm.
But I just do feel like that one fight with Itachi and Sasuke looks like shit. But like, they got so much right, and honestly, like,
I hate how modern Anna the Collars look. I'm so caught up.
Arc is
Yeah.
so depressing, though. You gotta understand
Maybe
like,
it
all the
fits. No,
drag
maybe
and stuff.
Maybe it fits.
I think it
yeah.
should be B. I think it's really good, honestly.
Um.
And I really had like a bias against it coming into it too, honestly. Like before I clicked on it earlier, I was like, "We're gonna put this shit in D, bro. This fucking
D?
melodramatic."
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, I mean, I grew up watching it. And I was like, "This fucking melodramatic." And I watched it again. I was like, "No, this is actually good." Like it cutting to Naruto crying, and like I think it's pretty sad. I think it comes together pretty well.
Okay. I'll trust you.
Okay, Naruto opening 16, Shippuden opening 16. Where are we putting that?
So, I would say B, but that shot of Obito at 1 minute 23 seconds makes me feel about as bad as a thing could feel. So I'm thinking
The shot
C.
of present tense Obito or the flashback shot of
Correct.
him?
What time?
That's Obito. 1:23.
Yeah, that is really depressing. That is like the most depressing.
Otherwise, this would definitely be a B. The visual,
Yeah, I mean,
the
the
visual,
visuals are great.
the song.
I'll be honest.
This is probably one of the best in all.
I was gonna with the whole series.
Kind of think so.
Even in the okay, I mean that feels a little intense. But I came into this thinking this was gonna be a joke, frankly, because this is such a memed up opening. But I grew to really like it by the end too, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
seeing
you
it
guys
today, I
know
thought
who.
it was pretty beautiful. Maybe the animation isn't as crisp as some of the others, but
No.
I feel like the storytelling in this is probably.
I mean, you guys know who directed this, right?
No.
It's the guy that directed.
Matsumoto?
It's the guy who directed ReZero and Grand Realm.
Well,
You
no
are
kidding.
fucking kidding me.
I'm not.
Yeah, I feel like this is the best opening. Like I don't know, kind of. I
For
mean,
me,
like
3
everything
is
doesn't
still.
come together perfectly.
I feel like
I mean,
the
obviously,
flashbacks are amazing, and like
yeah,
whoever
they,
says that about Naruto, Naruto has the worst flashbacks. But like
like
this
all
opening,
the
like
effects in this too are like out Gynax and Gynax,
Oh no,
Like Madara marching up to the beast looks really cool. The way like the new A beast on the left is like still like animated. If only they could have had animation for all of them. Like they all have auras and stuff. But
and
oh
like
man,
they're doing a really good
Madara's
job kind
like
of capturing
evolution
this.
too as like a person.
yeah, no. Honestly, this one shocked me. I mean, so
These action scenes are pretty beautiful, honestly. How like
we can
crazy
do
they are.
we can do B. It's
Yeah,
totally
let's do
fine.
B, honestly. Also, seeing Rin is obviously always nice.
Yeah, Ren in Heaven. Like this feels pretty. This feels like this is the end of Naruto.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job
The
capturing
opening is Kanabun. They did the Boruto opening. That's really good too.
Yeah, they've done a few good openings. I feel like they did
Yeah,
the
as far as
opening of that
online.
Yamada-kun opening, the show I've been watching lately, and
Oh,
that's got a decent
wonderful.
opening too. All right, where are we putting One Punch Man?
Oh, I remember this. We can do D.
I agree.
Wait, what did you say?
We can do D.
Oh, I really disagree. I think the animation's really good.
Okay, we can do C.
We can do C. Yeah, we can do
Okay.
C.
All right.
I think the animation's really good. I feel like a D would be pretty harsh.
It's pretty nice. I just can't get into any of it at all, man.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I know.
And I never
Like,
have.
so
been.
flat.
I remember this
So
opening,
flat.
Yeah,
Flat as hell. Not exciting. Not hype.
but I'm
Not,
totally.
yeah.
I could see. Yeah, it might be kind of unfair for the animation. It's very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's at
Just
least
still
as
doesn't
good
make
as
you
the
feel anything.
Nichijou
Yeah.
opening.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Ojamajo Doremi Sharp, which is the second season of Ojamajo
A.
Doremi.
You
Yeah,
can
I
put
feel
A
like it's
for
at
that
least an A. Yeah, I
Okay,
think
I'm
it's
glad you
pretty
agree.
amazing. Yeah, I was saying to Nick, I think there's something about it that has a real subtle melancholy to it that I think is
Yeah.
really intense.
Yeah.
And I honestly think it could almost be S, but we can I think it's an A, but like I think some of the foreshadowing too, like, okay, I don't want to spoil it, but there's some interesting foreshadowing for some things in the show, and like, oh man, it just makes you feel so good, but so complicated too, I think.
Storyboard's absolutely fantastic. Probably comes together better than any of the Naruto openings.
Agreed.
I mean, the animation of them flying on the brooms is probably some of the best in animation's history as far as like how it makes you feel. Oh
Yeah.
man, I think it's fantastic. I think A for sure. I
can
could
really
even argue S, but
I understand why
there's
you
a
would.
lot of good anime.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I mean
I
this
don't know if I'm strong enough for that yet.
for the
We can.
S.
I'm
It's fine.
not strong enough.
That's fine. That's
That's
fine.
fine. That's fine. You haven't
You'll
seen
see
the
the
show.
show one day.
Yeah,
You'll
that's maybe a part
You'll
of it.
see.
I haven't seen
Oshi
it.
no Ko. I mean, obviously the rapping was abysmal. I mean, I was like unlistenable.
Yeah, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm gonna go with C.
Okay.
I was gonna go. I was gonna do D, but hey.
I mean,
I think
I
it's
just
quite a
hated the
bit better than I thought.
rapping so much. Let me look at it again, because I was just
I actually thought it looked a lot less obnoxious than I assumed too. To be honest, hey, it wasn't my favorite opening ever. But if we're just trying to credit where credit is due,
why do you think a C?
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good opening. I thought the animation was fucking fantastic. The way this is directed, the Mappa openings are all kind of blending in a little bit, but I think it's directed pretty fantastically. I mean, is it Mappa? Is this not Mappa?
No.
Who does this?
I think Cloverworks probably did this
Oh,
or
really?
something. Let me
Really
check. Let
reminds
me
me
make
of the
sure.
Jujutsu Kaisen opening. But anyways,
Really?
Yeah, the camera. I see what he means.
Animation, the way
And also
it
the
does
shots,
those fades that go into other scenes, like the moving camera fades that go into other scenes. That's all over Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man's opening. So
And
I
look at the
figured,
shot. Look at the shot
Okay.
at 112 of like somebody standing on a balcony. That really looks like a shot from the JJK opening.
Yeah, no, I thought
I'm not
that.
gonna lie though, if I
Yeah.
was younger, I'd give this a B.
Huh.
I actually think this is a very good opening, to be honest. And I don't like it personally.
It's just maybe I'm just caught up.
I think
in...
it is a C. I think Jay's right. It's just the wrapping and the vibe. I just hate the way
And
her eyes
I'll be
look.
honest, I just really don't like. I think the designs are kind of ugly.
It's the eyes. The eyes are fucking creepy.
Hmm.
I mean, maybe it's the everything else too, but
I don't think the designs would be too ugly if they had regular eyes. I think that's fair.
Maybe
yeah.
that's the
I
problem.
mean,
I don't
really,
know.
I still kind of think we should give this a B, but I understand we do hate this show.
Well, I mean, yeah,
No,
we can
we can do C. We can do C.
we can do a
If
C.
you guys
I
can
mean,
agree to C, that's fine.
I can definitely agree to C.
Okay. Her catching the star and everything, though, I really think this is phenomenal. Really not, I have no personal attachment to this, but if I enjoyed this show, this would be an A, honestly. But, yeah.
just that the song isn't really that affecting.
I think the way that
Yeah.
it matches with the visuals is pretty impeccable.
Yeah, I mean,
At every moment.
Yeah, the star part is incredible. Honestly.
Like, I don't know, like all the characters on the stage at the beginning and getting like a view of each of them before the lights and the crows and Google. I think it's all, maybe the girl dancing at 32 seconds is the weakest part. Which looks pretty flat there. Everything else, though, I think is pretty impeccable.
When her mouth comes on the screen at 12 seconds, it's so scary. Yeah, that girl dancing is my least favorite part. It's so stiff. She's got devil horns.
Yeah.
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 We can do B or C or whatever.
Yeah. I guess I'm fine with
C
it.
for sure.
C,
I mean,
C. Okay. One Piece opening 1. We are. I feel like we could do B or C. I mean, it's we are.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, it's kind of weird
Would
to
say
put this.
B. I think it's a C.
Yeah, it is pretty typical for the time
I
in some
don't
ways.
actually love this opening, to be honest.
we can go C.
Yeah, we can do C. I mean, obviously,
Wonderful
I love the
song.
opening narration is classic.
Yeah. Now, if we were doing One Piece opening, what is it? Is it opening 12? We are 2 or whatever. Then it'd be different.
Oh, the version that's sung by the cast. Yeah, that one's amazing.
Yeah.
There's something very nice about We Are, but yeah, it's not that special really in and of itself. One Piece opening 6. I think it could be A. I think the chapter covers, the way they work them in, is pretty amazing. Makes you feel really good.
Yeah, I mean, this is cheating a little bit because such a big One Piece fan. But just an incredibly inspiring opening. Like, don't even know if the animation's all amazing, but I think all these moments of getting to see the crew just hanging out and really getting to see them together, and then cutting to the fights at the end is some of the best work that we've really seen in a One Piece opening.
Yeah, because I mean, like a lot of One Piece's openings are not that great, and it definitely has the weakest openings of the big 3.
Yeah.
But just seeing those chapter covers just like rendered, it just feels so iconic. Like Luffy on the bike and them all just like hanging out and things like that is just really perfect. And like my favorite is the one where he's like his hat flies off and they're like running all together and Usopp's waving the flag. That's just such a good one. Oh, his hat only flies off in the chapter cover version. It doesn't even do that in the opening. But yeah, so good. Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we could do. What, you guys are both going for A?
Yeah, I think so.
I could maybe a low A, but I could lean to A.
But you were saying B at first?
Well, I figured I can't tell if it's nostalgia a little bit.
It's really impressive.
But this is my favorite One Piece opening, yeah. And I think it's incredibly beautiful.
We could do A.
Just like as a theme song, man. It's like, I don't know, really effective as a theme song.
I think it's pretty great all around. So yeah.
Let's put it in A. Let's do this. Woo. Okay. One Piece opening 26, which is the newest One Piece opening, and I actually passed a video recently in the title calling it like the best anime opening ever, I think. It doesn't make me feel a ton, but I got to admit, I feel like we can't put it too low because there's a lot of creative stuff going on and a lot of cool stuff with the CGI.
It's true.
I could do B, but I could also do C because I don't love the song, but I think the fights look pretty amazing. And I think really try to capture what it's like reading modern One Piece where there's like all these different conflicts going on and different things like that at the same time. And I mean, we have not seen One Piece rendered in a unique way like this that really captures some of the
One Piece
flair
doesn't
of Oda's
usually.
fight.
One Piece openings don't tend to be very stylish, so this one's
What do you
very
think,
cool.
Jay?
I was blowing my nose. Don't like the song at all, but I'd say a B.
Yeah, I think B too. Yeah.
It's only fair, I think.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
creative. I mean, they do so much. Okay, the Overlord opening. I could not believe that he kept saying "Where's my soul" like that. I thought that was really scary to me.
I was gonna say D.
We can do
I
D.
could even do F.
I mean, honestly, this shit is really scary. Honestly, like the way
But
that
it was a little bit better than I remembered, to be honest. So that's why I said maybe D instead of F.
Okay. If it's better, what do you think, Nick?
I mean, I could do an F, but hey.
If you guys do F, I wouldn't complain.
What
I
really
about it
didn't
was
like
better than you remembered?
The song and the way that it just sounds was a little bit better than I remembered. Some of the auto-tune was kind of interesting, but I really don't like it at all.
The opening shot of the opening looks like the poster for Greed, which is cool.
Kind of does.
We can do D.
We can do D. All right, what do we think of that Outlaw Star opening? Obviously, it's a banger, but we always have to put our expectations relative to the era. I still think it could maybe be B though, just because of like some of those great shots of the running and like.
Yeah,
Really, there's some really great animation.
The Gnostic fucking snake deity.
He keeps flashing
in the
your
intro
face.
in your fucking face. Yeah.
Yeah, it also has the eye. I feel like we could do C too. Yeah, honestly.
No, I mean the visuals has some of my favorite colors in an anime.
It has some really
ever. I mean,
The song makes you feel really good. It does really just wake you up.
Can't really put it lower than a B. I mean, it could be an A.
Yeah. It's
But
a
I
great
think
opening.
I think a B.
Yeah,
me.
let's do B. Let's
The
do B.
animation is some of the best, like, and solid. Like, the amount of detail on their ship for it being an opening is really crazy. Like,
it looks like they blew the budget of the show on the opening.
Yeah, exactly. Only Dandy like has that much detail on like a spaceship and an opening, and and that's CGI. They drew this though with hand, so and the colors are absolutely amazing.
They're amazing.
And really just communicate like it reminds so much of Dazaki, but feels like it's not really like trying to ape Dazaki and rip off his style. But it's very reminiscent of his shows, but in a more fantasy-like context. I think it's pretty fantastic.
It is, yeah.
Even considering the time and stuff.
Yeah, just the flashing stuff is strange.
Is awful.
What about the show Ore Monogatari, also called My Love Story?
Honestly, this one was a lot nicer than I expected.
Dude,
very
what?
nice.
This opening is amazing.
I
So
hadn't really seen it. It was really nice, actually.
Yeah, I mean, probably C or B, but I think it's so nice. Seeing them on the suites and it makes you feel so good.
It's really nice. Yeah, B or C. I mean, you guys would have to elaborate.
This show is so sweet.
I would push for B, but we can do B or C.
We can do B.
Maybe the ending's a little generic, like the way the instrumentation is.
They're like on the cake. It's like they're gonna get married or something. There's some really nice. It makes you feel so
it's
good.
very, very sweet.
Yeah, let's do B. Okay, ping pong.
S.
That's really funny. Wait, hold on now.
I was gonna say A.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Nick?
Okay, let's pause for a second. Let me rewatch this.
The ping pong opening is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I think it's an S. I don't think it's an A.
S feels really intense. ending is really fucking hype. I mean, it's really hype. It's really energizing. It's fucking really beautiful.
I think the storyboards and animation are perfect too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you know.
perfect, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it obviously has its own style
There's
there.
an opening coming up. Wait, I think a lot later that we also like. And listening to this today, it's a lot better
This is a lot better than that one.
than the one that we usually praise, which is also still good.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm curious what it might be.
It is pretty picture perfect. I mean, and I feel like an S is a little intense for me. I would go A for sure.
Okay, if you guys
We can do A for now.
I'm okay.
I do. Yeah, I mean,
I understand.
I think it's better than every anime we've discussed tonight. Opening.
Yeah.
Opening, I think so.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, the Doremi one is also maybe an S though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's also maybe an S. I think this might be better though.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty
That's not a
amazing.
bad
I mean,
opinion.
honestly, not only is it pretty amazing, but it also makes you feel like actually a lot of different emotions. Like,
Yeah.
I really love that shot of them, like at 45 seconds coming in, 49 seconds, like coming into the stadium, and like it's actually not just hype. Like that little like inflection on his voice when he says
Beautiful.
"Don't no Gano," yeah, 55 seconds.
Yeah, no,
I think
it's
is
really
is really
powerful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Is it the faces you don't like, Nick? Because you seemed really shocked when we were so positive.
Oh
on
no,
it.
just
Almost like you
no,
were going to
no.
put it in like D or something.
No. I was just, you know, I went S. I just didn't expect it to be an S. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I honestly thought I was going to push for A and that you guys were going to say B because I know
Oh,
we,
no.
we don't like this director.
No.
But
I think it's amazing.
yeah,
Mm.
honestly, every shot is pretty much perfect. Like them jumping into the sky
And just
and
like the scraggly, like I don't know, like the
and the two
animation
kids
like
coming out at the
apart.
end.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing.
Would you say it's the end?
Like I liked it a lot more than the third Eureka 7 opening. Like a lot more today.
The two Nick, what I said was the two kids coming out at the end at 121.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like them as kids and they're like holding the ping pong. I think that looks amazing.
That is nice. Yeah.
But I mean, I could go with A if you guys both feel like it's an A.
Yeah, I guess for me too. I guess I've only ever heard this one like a very small handful of times.
I've heard this.
No, I've seen this. Yeah.
So you've heard this. You guys have both heard this a million times. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, I watched
of
Ping Pong
course.
and I never skipped this opening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll go with A for now.
Paranoia Agent. Okay, I feel like I know you guys are gonna want to put it low because it's so creepy, but I feel like it's pretty amazing.
No.
Oh, I mean, no, I was gonna.
I was not gonna say that at all.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna maybe lower it because of its creepiness to A or B.
I think A.
Yeah,
I think A
I figured you were gonna say like, yeah. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's like the most cynical anime
it's so
opening of
cynical we
all
can't give it an
time.
S, but it's so perfect I don't think we can give it less.
It really pulls you in. Like
It really does.
You're in that world.
It really probably should be an S, frankly, but
we can do A.
it's just so unbelievably cynical.
Makes me feel mega bad. The way he portrays people is sick in this opening.
He like thinks Japan is the most like evil, destitute place in the world, and he's right to some degree.
It's
but
a complete.
it's like consumed. It's like consumed his soul a bit there.
Pretty
in
bad.
This one.
This attitude towards human beings spits upon the empathy and warmth of Millennium Actress and defaces animation as an art form to use it for just mocking people. That being said, the cuts, the way he works on the themes with the nuclear bomb, the animation, the song. I mean, it's enrapturing, full bodied, like just hits you like it's the weather.
Perfect.
It's amazing. It's one of the most mind blowing openings I think ever.
It's the only one so far that should be an S but isn't because of how fucking
weird it is.
Yeah,
unbelievably mean spirited and fucked up it is. Yeah.
Okay, Psycho-Pass. We go on opening 2 for Psycho-Pass. We actually didn't really decide. We can do 2.
I would prefer 2.
I think opening 2 is a B.
Let's just put opening 2 in a B. I love the way it looks.
I think so.
Opening 1 is like a
I
B
like the song better.
C.
C for sure for me.
Yeah, I think that opening 1.
I think they could both be Bs for
me. I think the opening 2 seconds.
Second one.
The opening 2 seconds of opening 1 are pretty amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, the second one is super cool. Actually, the shots all work. Like, it's one of those things that it could be like, oh yeah, they're trying something with colors, but it doesn't really work. But no, it's actually good.
I think it did. Yeah, I think it worked better than the first one.
And the English parts are really good. Obviously, well, very
Yeah.
emotional. Okay, Patlabor, early days OVA opening. Really?
Yeah, I mean, what? Yeah, the song's amazing.
I could do an A or B. I mean, so I'm fair.
Well,
If you
the
guys
song
do B, I mean that's fine. I think the animation's also
I
super
mean,
slick.
Noah.
And...
I mean, Noah's like she's like
Okay,
so cute to kill somebody.
here's where I'm at. I'll tell you guys what I think. First of all, it's hilarious that her hair changes color 30 seconds into it, but we kind of talked about that already.
Yeah, I never noticed it. It blew my mind.
I think he does a great job like showing her first in her regular life and then like progressing into her work but relaxing time, because the first 30 seconds is her off the job and then the second 30 seconds is her working but not in action, and then we shift into her putting the helmet on. And then like I think that shot, where is it? There's some really good shots of her in the labor, like at 112, and how like dead and serious she looks in comparison to her regular life. But I was gonna say the best part is the nothing's impossible at the end. It makes you feel so good.
Oh
But I
yeah,
honestly was thinking I was actually gonna say C, just again because of the era, that this
Whoa.
was kind of normal for the era to have
No.
like a really good vibes opening.
I
But
could see that, but man,
No.
it just feels
Actually,
fucking so amazing.
I think this
I
one.
think B.
I think this
B.
one's. I think this one's better than the average. It's a decent amount better than the average show.
Yeah, it's a great opening.
I mean, I really love. I mean, I think Noah's like.
If you
I
guys
think.
want to do B, I'm fine. It can't be any lower than B for
No,
me.
I was taking back.
no.
I was just admitting
Okay.
my earlier
I
consideration.
mean, I think Noah is so adorable it could kill. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I just think like as again, if we're just like as an intro, it does such a good job of getting you ready to watch this show and get into the mood, and you feel kind of like a cop, and you're like,
I'll push for A.
you're seeing
Okay,
her
we can
life.
do A. I think
Yeah.
you're making a good case for again as an intro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe the song isn't the best ever, but I think as an intro for this show
nice.
with the animation, it's pretty amazing.
This is a funny one. Pokemon opening 1, the Japanese one.
C or B?
I think it could be C, but I really love like when they're like running through the rain. That part of the song
is
is
just
really
so
beautiful.
good in anime openings, man. It's just we love seeing people animated and running.
Nick, what did you think of this opening? I didn't know if you've ever heard this before.
I'll be honest. I completely missed this one.
The fuck? I feel like the dad and Licorice Pizza. The fuck?
Yeah, man, the Japanese Pokemon opening. Pokemon, ¿qué esto hace?
Can you send it?
Bro, look up Pokemon opening 1 Japanese on YouTube. It's the first thing that comes up.
I've never heard this.
Wow. I'm so jealous. Man. That part where Professor Oak like says something in the opening. So beautiful, like fucking Ash is singing this too.
Whoa, this is Ash's voice actress?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I think the last 30 seconds maybe aren't as good as the first minute.
Mm-hmm. You can really feel it's like for a kid show, man. It feels very nice.
Yeah, it feels really nice. It really could be B. Like, it really makes living in the Pokemon world seem so cool. Like, such an adventure. Him, like, riding with Rapid Ash.
Did they just steal the last, like, 30 seconds for our opening?
The whole opening, all the shots are rearranged for our opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you think of it, Nick?
Yeah, it's really nice. What did you guys say?
B or C? Where
I
should
was
we
thinking
go?
C or B.
Oh, man, someone's going to have to break it. B or C for me, too. I mean, I don't really know. I could go either way pretty easily, frankly.
Let's throw it in B.
Okay.
All right. Parasyte The Maxim.
What the fuck? I missed that. What was that on the list?
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah, you missed it, man.
I really did. All right, haven't heard this in a while. Song is fucking amazing. Animation could be a lot better. I'm gonna say C.
I think the
I could-
opening shot of the city is amazing. I think it really captures the feeling of the show. I also think the shot of the eye opening is actually amazing at like 20 seconds, and really like that's really what reading that manga feels like. Like the way it's so scary and you're like entering this. I think that shit is actually incredible.
Yeah, no, I think the boards are pretty good. The animation though is just a little
I think
stiff.
some of the later boards are not as good. Like I think him falling from the sky is a little too shonen-y for this show. Like I feel like it gives the wrong message.
a
Like
lot of static images, unfortunately.
a lot of static. I think after the first 30 seconds
But they're trying with the backgrounds. All the backgrounds are always,
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
I also think
And,
it
like-
cutting to her at 1 minute with when the chorus comes in is not the climax they needed. But I do think the naked Evangelion image could be worse, honestly.
Yeah. Not bad.
So we can do C.
I see.
This was a show I was so invested in when it was
Same.
airing.
saw
Parasite. A certain scientific railgun opening 1 song's a total banger. I mean, like,
Song is definitely a banger. I
see
don't know.
though.
I don't know how amazing. Yeah, I was just about to say. I don't know how amazingly, mind-blowingly original it is. I'm gonna say C.
It felt C to me.
See, but it's a banger. If you play
Yeah.
Osu, you got to do this song.
Oh yeah.
Nurse Angel Ririka. I mean, this is probably C2, but it's pretty amazing. Like the 90s like techno
I
beat.
really, really like it.
Yeah, the Eurobeat could push it to a B minus for me.
The Eurobeat is amazing. It makes you feel so good.
I'll push for the B because
We might
I
do
really like
B.
this.
I think the chorus makes you feel so good and is so catchy.
And
I
again,
think
It's a
you
B.
know, it just has that vibe of these older anime. Like, it's like so beautiful when you finish the show. You're just so sad and you just want to start it over again, so that you can just experience all those characters and all the moments in it all over again. Really, really is like that.
Very cute too.
Encapsulate that.
I think the Eurobeat and the constantly repeating chorus makes it more unique too, and those elements just make you feel so good.
Oh man.
Rurouni Kenshin.
We can
Yeah,
pretty high.
Yeah, that's A or S.
That's pretty high.
You know,
I
it
think,
was
I think like the rock opening and shit is like so cool because like that's like Samurai X, and then it gets all cutesy and nice, and then that's Rurouni Kenshin, and that's like a really cool like transition that it does within the opening to kind of show how Kenshin's world has changed. You know, and the rising action for the
Yeah, it almost looks like, honestly, almost at the beginning when he's going under the bridge, it almost looks like he's going through a Torii gate, like he's like being
Yeah.
reborn or something.
yeah,
Like he's
no, that's definitely what it is.
like he's being reborn or something. Yeah.
And you know, the song, the fact they got a song that kind of goes with that really is something else.
I mean, it's so weird for me to watch this opening in Japanese because I've seen it so many times in English.
In English,
But
yeah.
the Japanese vocal performance is
much
amazing.
better today, right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Much better than the English.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I think it is much better.
It's
It's
so
much better. She's amazing.
Much better.
I think so.
Yes.
I think the problem is just that we don't. I mean,
Come
it's
on,
so
get to the
powerful.
fight with Kenshin again. That shit is really stirring.
I mean, she's great. I just much better.
I think
Damn,
it's much
bro.
better. I think it's much better. I think the only issue, Nick, is that we understand English, and we don't understand Japanese, and so it's so affecting hearing.
I mean, I think
just...
her. Well, no, I think her.
Dude, listen to how dude.
Well, no, I wasn't gonna say. I was gonna say, the Japanese girl I think is a better singer easily. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think it's been much. I just wow.
Well, you
it
said
feels
easily,
like a little hard.
bro.
Easily what?
You just said she's easily a better singer. That's similar to saying much better.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I don't know. I guess
listened
so.
to it today and just like, I think the sub is just a bit more powerful.
I mean, I agree with that. I agree that it's more powerful. I just felt. I was like in the moment. I was like, oh, I mean, I like the English lady.
I really like it too. I mean, just today, I don't know. It feels.
I understand. I mean,
Japanese.
she's a better singer. I mean, I get
Yeah.
what you mean. Yeah, I mean A.
Let's do A.
All right.
I think the ping pong one is better and closer to an S. Maybe not better, but I feel like it's easier to give the ping pong one an S just because
Yeah, I
it's
think
like
the ping pong one is better.
That's
Rahxephon.
tough. Your favorite.
We're thinking a cool fucking D for that.
D. I don't really care about Rahxephon.
I didn't feel anything from that. Maybe we'll look it over again, but I listened to it twice.
I listened to it
and
like 3 times. I can't
I
even
listened to
remember
it
it.
twice
Yeah.
and didn't get anything out of it.
Let's do D.
Yeah, the show. I mean, Wyatt said it. It's like, does this show exist? I don't know.
It
Like
feels
this-
like it's like it doesn't exist anymore. Like there was a time where people really liked it, and like now it just kind of feels like Rahxephon.
It's so strange. All the imagery is really strange. The show is really strange. Everything about it is really weird. No wonder it doesn't stick with anybody. I don't think really weird, creepy stuff
man.
does.
Re-Zero opening 1. Okay, I don't love it. To be honest, I don't love.
Don't love it because I think that honestly the visuals are letting down the song. So I'm gonna say a C.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think the song is much better than the visuals, to be honest. Not much. I shouldn't overuse that and say much, but I do think that the singer and the song are doing a lot of heavy lifting, and I think the visuals could honestly have been even better.
I think the visuals are a bit middling, and I think that the really good shot. I think it just makes the show seem a bit edgy. Like the way the blood explodes out of his chest at the beginning and end, I think looks a bit edgy. I think Subaru's facial expressions also have a bit of an edge to them. But I think it looks really amazing when he sees Amelia and all the girls as like a heavenly vision in a world of darkness. But I'm seriously disappointed that he includes the other girls. I think it would be amazing if it was just Amelia. It being
Yeah.
like all 5 of them is just a little much. Like
Yeah, this like harem type thing. to
yeah,
anime.
like and like the director said the point of the show is to make you fall in love with Amelia, and like he did it. Like like I think Amelia is amazing in the show, and like I just feel like this kind of
Oh yeah,
undercuts
man, her
that.
flashback in the second season is incredible.
I
Probably
th-
one of my
I,
favorite moments in the whole show.
I think that I don't like the whole grimy vibe of the opening either, like the way it looks. I don't like that whole like just like gray, black, red kind of depressing. It just feels I don't know. I mean, I could do D, but if I have an anti-recency bias, so if you want to do
That's totally awesome. I like the second opening better, anyways.
all right, Nick.
Yeah, yeah, could do a C or a D.
Let's do D. I like it less than every single. I mean, we've got like some really good openings in C. Let's not.
We do, yeah.
Fair.
Ranma 1/2 opening 1.
Ooh.
Nick, this is your time to shine.
I know. I love the colors. I love the colors in it. It's pretty nostalgic for me. I saw this as a kid.
I think we should give it a B.
Okay. That'd make me happy.
Let's do it. There's another Rumiko Takahashi opening I like more later, but it's good. The
Yeah, it's
panda
like
is good stuff.
It's like a B minus, but it's definitely a B. Probably has some
Okay,
of the most generic running in an anime, to be honest.
It
That's
does.
really funny.
I love the look.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the vibes are excellent.
I just love the way older anime look.
Why
I
was
just
she
do.
dancing? It got her just zoom in on her butt, though.
That's
Oh. There's one of
That's
the
anime
weirdest
for
Like,
you.
butt
they're so
shots later.
chibi. They're so chibi and shit. Like, why?
It's really weird. It's
like,
really weird. It doesn't make
super
any sense.
strange. Yeah.
It's silly. It's retarded. It's dumb.
Samurai
say retarded anymore.
Champloo.
Excuse me? Is that the next one?
Samurai Champloo is the next one.
Yeah.
A?
S for A?
Very, very high.
Very high A or S?
All right, you guys really want to do S?
I could go with A. I was literally saying when we started, like, that's the quintessential A. So I could say A.
Yeah, I don't feel like super moved by it, but I mean, yeah,
Oh,
hit
yeah.
us. I mean, you were talking
We can
the
do
other
an
day.
A. We can do an A.
Yeah, let's do
We can
A. I mean, you were talking the other day just about how immersive it is, like the sound design and
It
stuff,
is,
like all the
yeah.
different layers.
As an opening, it's like pretty perfect.
Yeah. Some Days, Dreamers. This is ridiculous. These
Hey.
selections we did.
No, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, the song was so beautiful hearing it today.
song
Okay,
is amazing.
I'm glad you said that. I feel the same way.
I kind of feel like it was an A.
I
mean,
really
it has,
love
like, no
Yeah.
motherfucking animation.
It doesn't.
I think
But
the shots are good though.
They are.
I really wanted this to be on our list because I heard it like a week or two ago, and I was like, oh man, this is awesome.
Yeah, the show's got a great ED and a great opening. I think the shots are really good. Like the guy on the train with the two kids, like whispering to each other, and like these are. I don't know if these are shots from the show, but
It reminds me of, visually. It reminds me of like Beck and like a Gonzo show or something.
Yeah, Beck is a really good. It looks really realistic. Like if these aren't shots from the show, I think it really gets all the benefits of having shots from the show. Like it really just feels like you're in the world of the characters and like. I mean, I could do B because there's something about the song that, even though
I
it's
really
so
love the
emotional,
song.
it's really emotional. I almost feel like something slightly off or like
Mm-hmm.
lulling about it, but
Something what about it?
like it's lulling me or something. I'm
Oh.
skeptical of that kind of thing.
I could be happy with B.
But I
Maybe
kind of have that with the now and then here and
could just maybe mark it and we come back to it.
yeah, we can do A, honestly. I was quite moved by it, to tell you the truth. Like immediately, honestly.
Yeah, the song is really great.
I think it's really beautiful. I just had a slight skepticism for some reason. I was like, because like around a minute in, I was like, wait a second. Am I sure? Is there something about the song that's a little maybe corny or a little? But I really like. I honestly really liked it too, and we can do A, honestly.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm not even just saying that for you, honestly. Even if I was on my own, I would do A. Speed Grapher.
This one, I hadn't seen it in a while. Some of the shots surprised me.
Oh, the ecchi stuff is
I did not expect this to be as ecchi as it was. It shocked me to my bones.
Yeah, the storyboard's pretty impeccable.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really great. It's just
I would say
like
C.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised. I thought you were gonna go a little higher. I feel like the ecchi, needs to dock it a little bit.
As emotional or get me even as into the show as I would have hoped, but I think it is
feels a little all over the place too, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, some of the ecchi is really
we can
strange.
do C. Makes me feel kind of weird.
It's pretty unique, but yeah, no, I mean, I think a C is perfect for it.
Steins
it could be.
Gate.
It probably should be higher, but it just didn't pull it off. I don't think. Steins Gate can be an A.
Sorry, Steins Gate.
Yeah.
That should be an A or a B, I think.
Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing. I mean, I could maybe do B, but I think
I think a B.
Yeah, we can do B. We can do. I'm glad you guys are honestly kind of with me though, because I was worried you guys would say like C or something, but I think it's
no, not that
Steins
low.
Gates. Steins Gates is really
those
great.
opening guitar. I mean, that shit is fucking incredible, man. And like, the way all the clones of them reflecting all the different timelines that he has to go through, it really puts you in Okabe's head. You know, it's one of the best, most memorable modern openings. I feel like you really remember it. I feel like SAO's opening Sword Art Online is next. I feel like it's not that bad, honestly. I could do C. We could do B, but I feel like it's not that bad.
I don't think it's that bad either.
I don't think it's that amazing either, though.
It's not. It's very normal.
We can do D.
I can do C.
Let me really think though. I mean, we have look at what we have in C here, right? We have lots of great Naruto openings, some great JoJo openings.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, it was a D. I just remember
we should do D. Like, you know, we put Railgun in C. We put that Mason Ikoku opening in C.
Yeah, we can put it in D.
Let's put it in D.
Oh.
We got to keep the standards high for C. Like, those are good openings.
I was just gonna, if you do it maybe away from the mic, just because it's loud.
I meant to mute. Sorry.
No problem.
Space Dandy.
At least an A.
At least an A. Yeah.
At least.
I could go S. I'm cool with A.
I don't want to keep turning down your S's, man.
I mean, I'm not.
I'm good with A. I'm good with A. We can say A.
Oh, hold on now. I mean, I think that can be an S. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, there's some things about it where it's probably not. Maybe
the way the Viva, what is it called? The Aloha Oe, the way it shows up is so amazing. like when you first see it, when it comes into space, that just makes you like,
might
what?
be the most. I hope I'm gonna say this right. Might be like the happiest anime opening that doesn't also have like that druggy like no
Trying to
hypnosis.
fool you.
No hypnosis.
It's not trying to fool you.
No,
No,
yeah, like something about this
This feels
very
pretty clean.
honest and pure.
This feels pretty
very
clean. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
something
that.
about Dandy's opening is really clean and good for the soul.
It really
Yeah,
is.
it's one of Watanabe's more emotional openings.
Come
I
on.
think
Watanabe needs one in S.
I just keep thinking back to ping pong though, man.
This guy. Hey man, you know?
I think we're gonna end up putting ping pong in S.
I just gotta listen to it more, frankly. I just
Okay.
I feel like yeah, I literally I think I've heard it like two. I think that was my third time.
Okay.
Maybe. And it had been a long time. It is pretty great. I just needed to I didn't see that originally when I saw it, so
Yeah,
I thought it was quite good, but
All right, Nick. I mean, we're gonna do because we're not gonna finish this tonight, so we can come back around and you can listen to ping pong in the interim. And I'll
for sure.
I'll add. Let's do. I mean, you want to do S for Watanabe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
SRA is fine with me for sure. Like I
We
love
can
that
do-
opening, man.
We can do S for Viva Now. It's pretty amazing. Sugar Rune.
I think that. I mean, I know the message is
Ooh.
awful. That's one of the catchiest fucking anime openings ever. Gotta be a B, at least. I'm
One
good
of the
with B.
catchiest ever.
I mean, it's pretty catchy, yeah.
It's not the most
It
unique
is.
looking. I'm pretty shocked that Anno directed it, honestly. Cause
It is not the most
don't
unique
even really
looking. I think
understand, 'cause
the
I'm-
colors are quite psychedelic though, and do evoke like a '70s anime.
This is why
a
this
nice
is
way.
PRL. Arnold probably literally had a string and some sticks to make this, so you know.
Okay, but I mean, he also had storyboards and like he could have made them look a little more interesting. I think, but
I think
That's
the
true,
fact
it
that there's no white for any of the backgrounds and gives it that like witchy look is also really really cool and nice. Like I mean, there may be the problem with the boards that they're not very detailed. There are no detailed backgrounds. There are no detailed characters really, like you'd expect for an anime opening. But I mean, there's always something going on. The color choice is pretty much always on point.
One thing I don't understand is why she just has the most pronounced canines I've ever seen.
She's from the demon world. She's not a human.
Ah,
Yeah, she's not a human at all.
what is she?
A demon?
yeah, you know what? I think you're right.
She's
Just not having any white in the background really does gives it a very dense atmosphere. Like you really
almost
can't
feels like-
escape the world of the show.
It feels a little bit like Anno was inspired by like Cutie Honey or something.
Oh,
a little bit.
100%. And the song is supposed to sound like a Brigitte Bardot song, who is
It
a
honestly
really
feels
big
like you're
pop singer
trapped
in
in.
the
Well, you
60s.
guys know what I mean? Like it really feels like, as an intro to the show, like it really traps you in the world by not giving you any white backgrounds. Like you're trapped in this storybook world.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point. And almost at the end,
Sure.
with the frame, we can almost look at that as like a meta thing. There are actually frames all over the opening now that I think about it. So, and they keep doing like things over their eyes. Like maybe Anno is like reflecting like his love of cameras or something and trying to make some kind of point with these boards about.
And he might be trying as hard as possible to take her imagery and kind of fit it into an opening here. So
Spy Family.
wait, where did we end up putting it?
Oh, B.
Okay.
Spy Family.
I'm going to sound like a broken record, but that's also probably a B.
You think so?
Whoa, okay, hold on.
I thought it was-
Animation is fucking amazing.
The animation is great, but I thought that it was the opening I was referring to earlier when I was talking about Psycho-Pass and was saying like Psycho-Pass really avoids the problem of having a great aesthetic and then coasting on that through not really having great shots. And I feel like Spy Family opening didn't really have the shots weren't really that great. They just went with like a cool color palette and like really good animation, but the actual compositions I thought.
The story it's telling is maybe not the best. I think the direction in this is pretty fantastic.
Okay. No, I mean,
we can't
I actually-
go beneath.
no, I mean, he's right. He's probably no. Jay's right.
The
He's right.
visuals are incredible. Honestly, who even gives a shit about the song? It could be for the visuals alone.
But you really think so? This cutting between this like black and white noirish kind of thing and this like
Am I seeing the right
storybooky.
opening? I mean, yeah, I think it's gorgeous, and I think it gives a perfect perspective of the show. There's 3 different art styles for the 3 different characters and the 3 different ways that they see the world. I mean, and they're like a family, and they all kind of like mash and mix together. I
Yeah.
mean, I think we get a little bit of combat. We get some really classy, like almost Atlas-looking Persona-esque Yamamoto type animation at 104. I think the fades into that. I mean, come on, man! Look at the way that
Yeah.
they
No.
stretch and squish on the screens at 1 minute. That's really adorable. I don't like Spy Family at all, but I mean, we were just being fair to these shows.
Yeah.
I think the way
I guess
like
I get why I get
love
why
the titles at 55 seconds. Like, look at the way that the credits like come. Like that. This is all like very
it's true.
stylish.
No,
Yeah.
I think you're totally right. But I probably felt like how Wyatt felt it because I was almost for a show like this, just having an opening like this, it just feels kind of strange.
It's kind of
I'm like,
all
what
over
are
the
they?
place, but honestly, I
But
haven't
I
seen
agree.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
but I do agree. I think everything Jay is saying is true. I mean, it just is pretty for an opening. It is pretty crazy. So yeah, we can put it.
I think, there's been some very ambitious openings lately, and we can't deny them. I mean, we clearly do not.
No.
I think it's been a consistent trend throughout this, whole video. We don't like the modern trends in music for these openings, but I think
Definitely
that
a huge amount.
the visual trends, and hey, this song's fine.
And
I mean,
and again, I don't love the show. I mean, but this is all pretty adorable. And not only do we get Anya, but we get like stylized versions of like her classmates as she like goes to school at like 20 seconds or so. I mean, it's all really cute and really does look like a French like storybook or something in a way.
It does.
Like a lot
It
of
does.
anime don't really invoke a style like this. I mean, I think
It's pretty. Anime openings look like shit where people don't move, or they're just or they're just the most generic thing. And this is not. This is very original.
Yeah, this is very original.
yeah, this is almost like a short film in and of itself.
Yeah,
Like,
and I mean, honestly, you sold me on that moment where they're in the little picture frames. That's adorable, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, and like go to 40 seconds, like them on like all the different vacations is really cute. I mean, Anya looking out the train, pointing to the plane, and then like kicking her feet at the beach is pretty. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it didn't take much. I mean, it's true.
yeah. And like I said, it switches because we're getting their different perspectives. Anya's a child and just a very innocent view of the world, but the guy at the beginning, his world is like super noir and crazy, and then I think
That's really cool. Yeah.
yeah, And I think the song is quite good too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I was young, I would probably argue
the opening almost
argue A, to be honest.
the opening almost reminds me of Lupin. Like
Yeah.
the very opening section there with the dude's perspective. Yeah. And I guess we get mostly her perspective through this opening.
Yeah, this is pretty genius.
Like,
the perspectives, I didn't realize that.
If we were kids right now, we would say this is the best anime opening. Like one of them.
I get it. I mean, it's true.
I'm not gonna lie. I was cynical going into it, and when I saw the opening few shots of the cars, I was pretty excited and impressed.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. I don't even think it looks good. It looks fantastic.
It's good she doesn't have an upset stomach.
If I was at an anime studio and I hired people, they do an anime for this fucking manga we're adapting, and they gave me this, that guy'd get a raise.
For sure. Anime openings aren't original at all. I mean, this one is. So.
Agreed.
I mean, do you guys want to do A?
No.
I can't. I could almost argue for it. I don't have a lot.
The song isn't good enough. Song isn't good enough.
But I do think that the rising action in the vocals at about a minute.
Like honestly,
I knew you'd say that.
Pretty nice.
For me, it's not enough.
This is really unique, dude.
It is.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I love this just a little bit of like the stretch and squish, like classical animation to it. 1 minute is really nice.
It does. It looks great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like it even has like a little bit of like their romance too. Like it's not just Anya. Like I think for an modern anime, and how much more complex they are. Like Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen, and the characters are a little bit more like developed, and complex than our older shows. I think this opening even like really encapsulates that in a way that doesn't feel like stupid. I think they're completely keeping on with the plot, the type of characters, the vibe of the show, just enough mystique and mystery along with the cutesy, So yeah, like I said,
Yep.
I could almost argue for A. And if I was young, yeah, no, I think A would probably be high enough. But it's a really good opening.
It is really good. I think for me it deserves the B for now, but yeah, I mean it's really great.
I think that's fair. I could understand that. I'm not super attached to it myself.
Soul Eater
That's the part of the problem.
opening 1.
I mean,
B?
A?
A or
oh, okay. I was gonna go. I mean, yeah, A or B. I mean,
yeah, A or B is fine with me, to be
We
honest.
can do B just because we're trying to
Ooh.
keep the standards really high, but I think it's pretty amazing. Like the
Yeah.
widescreen shit, I think is pretty.
I mean,
No, yeah, yeah.
I might push for A.
Yeah,
I mean,
honestly,
frankly.
yeah. And the
Yeah.
Mike Mignola shadows on Blair as it like comes into are really cool.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pushing
probably
for A.
A. I'm sorry. Yeah, the animation.
Yeah, I
Is
mean, it's pretty perfect.
I think
in
it's
a lot of ways.
it's so exciting. It's never lost its freshness.
Never,
Kind of hasn't.
never.
Soul Eater opening 2.
I think also A because the
I think
song
so.
is amazing. The
Even
animation's
better.
not as good, but the song is even better.
Even better for sure.
Yeah, the song is definitely better.
Yeah.
Song is so classy. Definitely
And like
not as
even
mind blowing as the
even though
first
the
one.
animation's not as good, like the opening tracking shot
I think.
is
I mean,
incredible.
I still think it's great, but
And it just does. It's a great second opening because you're getting into the darker aspects of the show, and the first opening is kind of introducing you to the world, which is very dark in early 2000s and edgy. But now you're getting into stuff that's scary and dangerous for the characters, and that's why the song is
Absolutely.
darker.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. We watched the version 2 because that was the only version that was on YouTube. It didn't seem that amazing, honestly.
All right, but the visuals, we got to give that a B.
Really?
No?
I mean, it's just again the song isn't very.
It's not.
I guess it's so. I guess I'm thinking too. For me, too much in terms of like power. You've been bringing me back to whether or not it fits the actual opening, even whether or not it's a great song. It doesn't.
The
really,
opening
as
shot
long
is
as it
obviously
fits.
incredible, of the
I mean,
clouds over the city.
So what are you guys thinking? You thinking B or C?
I mean, I was gonna do a C.
do C, but I mean,
We can do a C.
The remastered version or whatever. I wonder if I do want. I mean, AI. We watched an AI upscaled version of the opening. The colors are unbelievable.
they're
but,
amazing.
it's just the song just
The
didn't
song's
really.
nothing. Yeah.
It's very like not.
And the walking
it's too
animations,
normal.
some of them are pretty like not really that spectacular, but the
It's a
board.
little generic.
I think the
It's like
opening 15 seconds are amazing.
And the colors are just ridiculously
And
incredible.
the last
I
shot,
mean,
one of the with the red sky. I think we should do C though. I think there's a lot of
the
left
colors
left
are
shots.
just unbelievable.
This
I
is
mean,
another
it's
one full of just like Dazaki references too,
of course.
full of his style and like all of his trademarks.
Did I say the colors
I
are
really love
ridiculous?
the unfinished penciling too on the boards at 51 seconds. Don't get a lot of stuff like that in the anime, like to intentionally, like, or maybe not intentionally, but the boards here you can actually see that they were kind of drawn with pencil. I really like that about them too, in a way that I think gives them a lot of character, even above older anime intros that were on cells.
I do think the song has a really good sense of mystery and ominousness to it.
It does,
Yes,
yeah, it does
it
have
does.
a real
It
mystique
does.
to it. That
It does.
no other magical girl show has really captured the same.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we could
honest.
do B.
Yeah, the colors are ridiculous. I mean,
Let's do B.
I think the animation lets it down, but the boards
It
are
does.
really good.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, we can do B.
I could do C or B.
Let's do B.
I was gonna do C at first, but the colors are just ridiculously incredible. So
Okay, what are we doing about the original Saint Seiya opening, which sounds like Buso Renkin?
I thought it was a lot better than the Buso Rankin opening, though. I could go for B or C.
I thought it was a banger. I thought it was really exciting.
I thought it was a fucking banger too, and honestly, I thought the animation and the song together were quite inspiring.
What did you think, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, this was this one shocked me too. When I found it originally, this is apparently one of the most popular anime openings in the world. Apparently, it's huge everywhere. I had no idea. It is pretty exciting. It has a little bit of that Hokuto no Ken in it.
Dude, yeah, and him like him and the Pegasus like morphing in and out before the final like shot of the man, just too good.
Part of me does wonder if there are a lot of things from the 80s that do sound like this a little bit.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
kind of.
That's the only thing that I'm just like, is this really unique for the like that? The Hokuto no Ken one is the S.
Oh yeah,
because
Tough Boy.
it's just I mean it's so above and beyond. Even the first one I think is really fantastic.
Agreed. Yeah.
It's just. But yeah, for me, I guess I was gonna do C just because I just do wonder if there aren't just a lot of things almost just like this, but
We can put it in C.
it is pretty inspiring. I mean,
Though we do have
All
Busa
right,
Rankin in C.
can I say something, guys?
Yeah.
okay,
Might just ruin everything. I think
It's an S now.
I think we gotta add the Ouran. I think that's an A.
Okay, sure. I've never seen it.
You've never
we
seen
could,
the Ouran opening?
maybe a long time ago or something.
Oh,
let
okay, it
me-
might not work as well if you haven't seen the show. But that's the one I was saying. Like, can we give a show an S just for how wholesome and like good it makes you feel?
All right, let me watch the
Oh.
opening right now.
it's very nice.
It's
I've heard this.
incredibly nice.
Oh, this is
And the
a classic.
instrumentation and the way the instruments keep changing and the tone and tempo of the song change makes it feel a lot more high quality than a lot of anime openings, in my opinion.
Oh, Bones, man, Studio Bones. I think
Bones,
they're aren't they? Who'd you say own them?
They have a lot of ties to Square Enix, it seems.
Yeah, so they must have connections to like a real because their anime openings are always really high quality.
Yeah, always the instrumentation is a little more complex and
Uh-huh.
changes more than like most openings.
By the way, I didn't mean to undersell that. I mean, I do just for to be an S is, ooh, boy.
Yeah.
Because like let's be fair. Like I think we do have to be fair. I guess. I mean, I do think it's really great. But an S, no.
Ouran?
Ouran. Yeah.
I think an A is fine. But I think it's an A and not a B.
Let me think.
That's
Let me
what
look
I
at
was
the
saying.
Bs.
I think we should add it. I mean, if you guys want to outvote me and put it to B, that's fine, but I think it should at least be on the list. I feel like it's one of the most iconic anime openings ever.
There's no chance this is a B. This is awesome. Thank you for pointing it out to me.
This is so romantic.
Yeah,
Fuck, man. Honestly,
it's
this is so
awesome.
sweet.
I definitely get why you want to do S, but I think it should be A. I think Ping
Yeah.
Pong's is better.
Yeah, I think the ping pong opening is better.
Well, let me see the Bs real quick.
I think it's an A, my man.
Let me see.
No, I know. I just want to see.
Like Angel Beats' opening, which it sounds very similar to, I think it makes you feel even better than that.
I think it's better than Angel Beats.
I think
I'm
it's
just
better
saying.
than
I was just looking at like and I'm saying Angel Beats is a B.
I think it's better than Big O's. I think it's better
Yeah.
than. I think I like it more.
Wow.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, this.
I think it might be. I mean, I think that might be a snipe.
Yeah.
Looking at the Bs here, because I just wanted to look it and see.
Oh man, that English at the end, maybe you're my love. This is incredible, man.
Yeah, it makes you feel amazing, honestly. Like it was like
It does. It
was
really
like
does.
water in the face.
It's like I'm a teenage girl.
Yeah, it was.
Well, that's the point of the show. Look at
I
that.
thought it was incredible. Wait, what? Saint Seiya? No, we
Visuals
never
are kind of
placed-
underrated for this too, to be honest.
we
They're
never
honestly
placed
so
the
good
Saint
you don't
Seiya
even.
one. Let's put
you
it
don't
in
even.
C.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
The visuals are amazing in the Ouran opening. Yeah, it's a perfect opening. It's incredible.
So good.
Yeah, Bones, man. They're always really good with the openings. I wish their shows were
Skullman?
good.
Sorry.
Okay,
Skullman?
C.
Skullman.
C or B?
Oh, I feel like that should
come
be a
on.
B.
It's pretty incredible, man.
It is.
It's pretty great.
It's
I
pretty
mean,
incredible. Yeah. I mean, I was just, I was like, maybe we have too many Bs. Maybe I'm being too.
No, it's not
no,
a
no,
scene. The
no.
match
What?
cuts,
No,
dude. I
no,
think
no.
honestly, this is the best Batman theme song I've ever seen. I could even do. I mean, we'll do
They're
B,
they're
but I
like
could even do
I'm
A.
I'm, I'm
Honestly,
fine with B or A.
those like crazy colors at the beginning and shit that we're like zooming through look fucking incredible, man.
I mean, it's the best.
Yeah, I mean,
It puts you in the Batman vibe. I mean, I honestly even
yeah.
think the shot of half
The
his
guy
face,
that guy's like glasses, yeah, that guy's face looks unbelievable. That looks incredible,
like
honestly. Yeah,
half his face being on screen, and
I am shocked. I thought you were gonna say A for this.
yeah, I thought, yeah, I mean, this is
I
pretty
mean, I
incredible.
just thought maybe we had too many B's, and
No,
and
man,
I,
don't
and
under
I
no
was,
no no
I
no
was,
no no.
Ouran,
Don't underplay. I mean, yeah, I mean, I could do an A for this.
I
I
think
think okay,
let's
that's
do
fair.
A because I honestly
That's
think
fair
that
for you,
shot.
Jalen.
No, yeah. Like originally, I
Okay.
was gonna go for B, but I'm cool with an A. I think it's amazing looking.
And again, Bones. So
Bones, yeah, the fucking
Dude,
shot in
this
his
is the
glasses
only.
looks like Koji Morimoto did that.
that looks incredible,
This
man.
is the only thing I've ever seen where I like the shot of like half of someone's face being covered by a mask, and the other. I think the
Yeah.
shot is incredible.
Dude, the ending with the harmonica? I mean, Jalen, fuck me.
This just
Yeah,
really makes.
like I said, I just thought, hey, maybe I'm too many B's,
Is that Dio? Is that Dio on the moon? What the fuck? Oh no, it looks like I thought that was Dio's mask or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, this was
is like
pretty
obviously
triple
an A.
A.
Yeah.
Triple A. I mean, yeah.
Star Driver.
Okay, that should be an A.
Yeah, I
A
was
or an
about to
S?
say that's the
Or an
one
S?
where I was like, yeah, I don't know, is this actually the best anime open? Am I
Like,
over?
I think A or S. No, you're not over.
I think it could be A or S too.
I feel
Yeah.
like not an A. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
You don't have
It's
you
amazing.
don't have to do S, but honestly, like I could not stop listening to this earlier.
It's so good, Wyatt.
I couldn't even get to the rest of the list.
I could do an S.
Re-listening
I
to
could
it.
do maybe S. You know what? Well, we can put ping pong
maybe the
in. If you
animation
put
can't keep up with how good the song is sometimes. To be honest,
Okay,
a little
maybe
sometimes.
that's the only reason it's not an S.
I feel like we should put ping pong in S, but I also feel like we should maybe. We don't have to pick between this and Space Dandy. We can put them both in S. But part of me, I think this opening might be better than ping pong. It's hard to. I mean, than Viva Nominee. No, sorry, not ping pong. Might be better than Space Dandies, but it's tricky. I mean, they're both
Ooh.
so good. I mean,
They are.
Space Dandy makes you feel so
makes
nice
you
and
feel
clean.
so nice.
It's really the clean. It's really.
We
really
can do
nice.
If you want us to throw Star Driver and ping pong and S, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, this is the one I thought you guys. I didn't know if you guys would have.
Dude,
this
Jalen.
is so good.
I love this.
That's what I was saying.
opening,
Also,
I
really
did.
feels like very Japanese. The way it really reminds you of living on an island.
Ah, duh. That's I
And
should
the
have
band
known.
is literally called. Is this Flow or Aqua Times? I forget.
I think it's Flow.
Um,
Aqua Times. You were right.
Aqua-
Aqua
this
Times.
is-
Yeah.
The singer's voice is beautiful.
So good. I think the song is. I think in every way this is
yeah,
unbelievable.
it's amazing. Him
yeah.
the way he runs. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Again, it's just that thing. He feels. We always talk about with Watanabe. It feels like he animates his characters with bones.
With life.
That's why they named it Bones.
He always animates his characters as if they have skeletons. Like you can really tell that they slouch like people, they move like
good
people.
attention to anatomy, and you can
The
tell,
anatomy
like,
is-
Yamamoto is really trying to copy him for like, Michiko when she like lights a cigarette, it doesn't look like anything else where people hold cigarettes. Like you can really feel the bones in her body like move when she like lights a cigarette. Not like a creepy way either. Like it really.
Well, that scene in Michiko with the old person. I can't tell if it's a woman or a man putting a gun to her back when she lights a cigarette.
Dude.
Okay, yeah, that looks. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, yeah, no, she's really trying.
She learned from the best.
Spice and
The
Wolf.
absolute best.
Yeah, and this is the one I was talking about when I was saying there's so many anime made for fucking pedophiles. Fucking hate this show. I mean,
It's even weirder.
honestly,
weirder.
you guys give it a rating because I hate this so much. This could be a fucking F for me, but I know that's
think-
not really
I
fair.
think it should be a C. I think it's very well done, honestly. I think the vibe of it is pretty unique.
I think a C is fair.
Yeah,
I'm,
I think
I'm fine with that. I just hate it.
We don't like the naked
I'm not
god
being fair,
creature.
but I'm not being
Yeah.
fair. I'm really not.
well, it's because she's
Do you
so
think
childlike.
Yeah.
She looks like a little girl, dude. She's
Oh,
she's
absolutely.
naked
I,
for
I,
most of it.
I'm not placing any doubts on that. I'm just saying it's also
We're just trying to explain
really
to the
creepy.
No,
audience.
no, I totally get
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, we're trying to be
Yeah.
fair, and it's
She
being
looks.
fair.
Yeah, and it is kind of it's really a romance between a guy and a creature who looks like a child, and
Saint
she's naked
Francis
a
the
lot.
demon.
And she's naked a lot in the opening and in the show. It's very disturbing. I think and it doesn't feel right when you're
Don't they have
watching
like
it.
a daughter too in the distant future?
I don't
Do you
know.
remember that,
I have not
Wyatt?
seen
Is
it.
that a different
I've
show?
never seen it.
Wyatt's never experienced. My friend Thomas used to
Thomas like Spice and Wolf?
loved it. Yeah,
Oh my
he showed it to
gosh.
me. He showed it to me. I know.
Fucking
Isn't that a shocker?
No, it was very popular. I get it.
It is
I
huge.
just
Yeah.
fucking hate it.
Okay, Sora no Woto opening.
This is really weird. I don't get it.
Yeah,
They really, really liked the Elfin Lead opening. When was this made?
It's like kind of absurd. It's almost like lawsuit worthy. Let's save it for the podcast.
All right, what happened?
Sora no Woto opening.
Sore no Woto. So they obviously really, really liked Elfin Lead, and also, why do we see so many back and butt shots of these girls? I don't.
Butt shots are like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. They're
This
so
is really strange.
not fitting.
No, it's not very fitting. I tell you what.
It's just so weird because it's going for this very mystical kind of like interesting vibe, and then it just like cuts to their butts, and like the girl's like smiling and like looking back at you in the photo of her butt. That's what makes it so
And
weird.
her face looks weird too. Like it wasn't fully like finished drawing
The
it.
other really weird thing is the girls' outfits concave to their ass cracks. It's one of the weirdest
I didn't want
things
to.
I've ever seen.
I didn't. I was. I. It really is so
We'll,
strange.
It's like
we'll edit that part out. You know.
I mean,
No, it's true.
Tier
no,
list
no.
after dark.
No,
I mean,
it's
like,
true.
honestly,
It's weird, man.
I would have
I
given
think
this
it's
like
very, very unique, though. I think
It is.
B
Well, I think
at
they.
least.
I was gonna say B, but it's just
I think
so.
B or C.
Well, I think C. I think because it's weird and they're obviously really inspired by Elfin Lied, and that's really original. It is really original looking for an anime opening. I mean, this is obviously
I think
really
it's really
original.
good. We can do C to fuck with them for the weird shit, but I honestly do think it's a B.
I think it's a B.
I understand.
Yo, you are outvoted, Nick.
Wait, what? He said B or C. He could do C.
I think it's a B.
Okay.
I think it's pretty unique. Along the lines of
Again,
Spice and
This
Wolf.
show
again,
is not good, right, Jay? I haven't seen it.
Again,
It's all right.
I
It
just
doesn't really come together
Again-
to figure out like what the fuck it wants to be. I told
For-
you there's
for-
a ton of lore.
Mhm.
It's like a post-apocalyptic world, but then it's all about cute girls. Like for some reason, all these shows about like the post-apocalypse and it's like about cute girls feel like they're about nihilism. I don't know. It's very.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels so weird. Girls' Last Tour is like definitely inspired by this, and that's much weirder. I mean, I really liked it at the time, but something about it kind of feels like it doesn't come together. Like, how can
does
an
this
anime
really
be really good if like you have to figure out the story from?
does this
fucking
really get
Pong
us? Does this really get us in the mood though? Like I just don't even. I don't know. I don't. I feel like I don't really love the song.
Oh, I do like the song
I
actually.
do quite like the song.
Yeah, I like
Quite like the song. You
man.
quite like the song. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
I think
enjoy
it's
it.
quite good too. I honestly think it's very unique and
Yeah, I
quite
like it.
memorable.
You've seen the show. Does this fit the show?
Yes, it fits the background of what's going on in the show. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I think so.
And I don't
Like
think
I
it
said,
lives.
it's like it seems like it's about cute girls, but there's like a war that went on, and one of the oldest girl in the group has PTSD, and that's why she's always got like a calm smile. And
And like it has some nice like different parts to the song too, and like touches on different feelings. I think it's really good.
Okay.
The Tatami Galaxy.
yeah,
pretty high.
that's the one that I was saying. I think the ping pong one was a lot better. Hearing it today, to be honest.
Okay, I mean the obvious thing to go with Tatami is A, but if we want to lowball it, we can do B.
I could do A or B.
I feel like it should probably be A. I mean, it's been. I mean, we love the Eccentric Family opening. We put that
Totally
in B.
fine with that. We move ping pong to S, right?
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine then.
it's. I
We can do
mean,
A.
it's fucking pretty amazing. The la 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 la's and the 2D characters that are like spinning the live action photography. Yeah, I think it's an A.
The dorms.
Yeah, the camera going through the dorms. It's pretty iconic at this point. So
Yeah, it's like I said about Steins Gate. I feel like it's one of the most iconic modern anime openings. One of the most iconic anime openings, period.
Agreed. I'd agree.
Yeah.
Tokyo Ghoul opening 1. We are literally getting into sacred cow territory with this one.
Absolutely fucking hated this opening. Hearing it again, heard it years ago. Didn't like it then. Don't like it now. No, I'm not trolling. I really believe all of this. I'm very sorry if you're listening and you love this show. I could understand why you love the show. I thought this opening was very annoying, and I would prefer if Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas did the opening.
Yeah, this guy did the Psychopaths first opening, and I think that they did a lot better job with that.
Yeah, they
I
did.
think there's
Definitely they did.
like they're obviously trying to make it artsy with like the shot of Rize's Kagune and like all the different colors and stuff with it. But yeah, I mean it's sad. It's not as sad as the first volume cover of the manga though.
None of the imagery is striking.
Yeah,
Really.
I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. I think I should go to bed though.
yeah, well we can be done after this.
Okay.
We were. Oh, you don't want to go get to Tweenie?
No, I'm getting kind of tired.
Yeah, I'm getting.
I think my opinions are gonna just start to be bullshit. I'm
Okay.
getting
All right,
tired.
let's put Tokyo Ghoul in like. I want to put it in D because they're trying.
I could.
No.
Yeah, I think D.
Let's put it
I
in
was
D.
I was gonna do D.